Okay, wow. Chiang Mai, here we go. We woke up this morning, had breakfast in the hotel, and we want to introduce you to our guide named Supa. Supa has been our guide in Chiang Mai, phenomenal guide. But he met us at the hotel at 9 a.m. To pick us up and put us in a local truck called a what, Kim?
Song Thway.
A Song Thway, where in the back of the truck he had three bicycles. And we headed up to the old city of Chiang Mai that has been destroyed by floods before they moved to New Chiang Mai, and looked at temples. This was kind of our temple tour, but there's temples everywhere in Chiang Mai. Um, but we looked at some of the new ones that were built, as well as some of the old ones that were destroyed before they moved. But it was more than just looking at temples. Supa introduced us to some of the fruit, the local fruit that we picked off the trees and were eating.
Tell him how he yelled.
Yeah, before you tell them.
Well, when we walked up to the tree, there wasn't anyone there, so he yelled in Thai, "May I have some of your fruit? May I have some of your fruit?" And if no one answers, you may help yourself. And if someone does hear you, then they'll say, "Yes, you may have some of my fruit. Help yourself." People are very kind in Thai, but I thought that was cool how he yelled that.
Yeah, he literally yelled out as if he's yelling to the farmers, "I'm going to take your fruit."
It was neat.
And then we took their fruit. But also showed us on some of the plants that we were walking on. And these were, it's kind of like, what'd you call them, Kim?
Venus flytrap.
A Venus flytrap, but different.
Yeah.
But all over the place. And then we stopped at another Buddha location. Go ahead, babe.
This one was cool because we stopped at a little stand first, and we got what's the name of a lotus flower, 3 sticks of incense,
And a candle.
and a candle. And the incense was supposed to represent, what were they representing?
I don't know. Move on.
Anyway, Supa knew that we were Christians, and so I didn't want to light the incense for Buddha. So he said, "You light one, and to represent that you serve one God." And so instead, and we were to make a wish, and so we made instead of wishing, we just prayed, and so it was just cool. It was cool that he respected our religion, but it was cool that we also got to learn about what other people believed as well.
Yeah, it was a very educational morning. We were just with Super very free to ask questions about the religion and just learn about Buddha.
We learned a lot. Buddha's not even a god.
Buddha he's a teacher.
Is a teacher.
But just a lot of things we didn't know. So it was really educational. We continued our bike ride down the path, and headed home. They're seeing us bike ride right now. But then we headed back to the city where he took us to another temple, actually, another shrine. But it was all where they did a lot of silversmithing. And instead of silversmithing, they actually made the stuff out of aluminum. Same techniques for the shrine. For the shrine.
For the temple.
For the temple, yes, made out of aluminum.
But it was a silversmithing village.
Yes, correct.
But for financial reasons, they made the temple out of aluminum. But these are some pictures of people actually working on the aluminum, and that's the aluminum, or they call it the silver temple.
Yeah, incredible detail on the shrine.
Temple.
Sorry, I'll get it straight before we leave here. And then it was off to lunch where Supa introduced us to some of his favorite street foods and some of his favorite places. And this is, I don't even know what we're watching. I think this is Kim eating a fruit. He was opening up fruit and allowing Kim to, actually both of us to try some new stuff we'd never tried.
I'm not good at trying new stuff, but in Thailand I've decided to try everything.
But it was really good. And then we moved on to, I don't even know, appetizers. I think we had some appetizers. I think you're watching. Just watch. I can't tell what they're watching. But we actually had some crickets.
Some fruits that didn't look like fruits.
Yeah. So we had some crickets, and yep, there's the appetizer. And I indulged in some crickets. They tasted a lot like, I would say, like you're eating seeds, like a sunflower seed or something like that, with legs. The legs indeed did get stuck in my teeth. Kind of had to wash them down. But that wasn't bad at all. I just kind of tried not to think about it. Kim passed. But then we had some curry noodles that was actually Kim's favorite of the entire day. Maybe not.
The curry was amazing, except I told Supa the one thing I can't do is spicy food. I don't like spicy. And this food was so spicy that my lips were actually burning. He thought it was mild, but it wasn't. So.
Yeah, and he put 2 spoons of chili pepper in his, so I said, okay, I'll put 2 spoons of chili pepper in mine.
And his eyes were watering. Like
oh
he
my
was
goodness.
crying.
I've never had anything so hot in my life. But we ate the entire thing, or I ate the entire thing. But this is pretty much Kim's face on this
It was spicy.
picture pretty much says it all. And then we walked through the rest of the fresh market. And then into the orchid and flower market, which was pretty amazing. This is people unloading some of the flowers for the day. And from there we grabbed a tuk-tuk ride. Right? No, we were on wasn't tuk-tuk, we were on the little trolley bike things.
What's it called?
Yes, the bike thing. You're seeing them. Kim will come up with the name of it. And from there...
Rickshaw.
Rickshaw. Where did we go to the rickshaw?
I don't
we
know.
went to another temple. More temples. Oh my goodness, more temples.
Yeah, we saw more temples than we ever needed to see in our whole entire life. Except the architecture was kind of cool.
It was pretty cool, and we used it as an educational experience. But then from there, we really told Supa that we wanted to get up into the hill tribes, and our day was pretty much over by that point. But we kind of hired him as outside of our regular tour to take us up to the hill tribes. He was from the hill tribes, so we actually moved. We went in his personal car, and we drove about an hour up into the mountains.
Into the Karen Hill tribe.
Into the Karen Hill tribes, where we saw where they made silver and they displayed them for us. You could buy them there. But this is some of the kids actually in school. I'm gonna have to upload this video separately because the audio is absolutely phenomenal and
cute.
adorable. But the kids going through class.
But they're learning Burmese.
Yes.
Because they want these children to be educated, so they're learning Burmese as a second language.
But if you ever heard of the Karen Hill tribes, the long neck women, this is a picture of Kim with the long neck women, and this is something they do as a child. They wrap these things around their necks.
And the coils get longer.
The coils get longer as they grow, but he said it was actually originally to protect them from animals biting them in the neck. I mean, there's a whole history to it, but it now becomes a thing of beauty. A thing of beauty. So anyways, we actually purchased some stuff from the hill tribes up there, but just fascinating seeing their lifestyle and the way they live. But back down in the city, after that we left Supa and we moved on to the night market again, just kind of shopping and trying some of the foods and walking, just crowds and crowds of people. But from then, I told Kim when we came to Thailand, one of the things I wanted to see was Muay Thai. And so my lucky night, we scored VIP tickets, ringside seats actually, to a Muay Thai fight.
I actually thought sweat was going to drip on me. We were so close to these people.
We were literally right behind the guy ringing the bell. But it was just kind of surreal being in Thailand watching a Muay Thai fight. At least I watched most of it.
I fell asleep.
Yeah.
I was so tired.
Kim, I'm watching Muay Thai front row.
Such a long
and Kim's
day.
literally sleeping on my shoulder.
So I tried so hard to stay.
So we cut it short. I watched 3 fights and said, you know what's more important that we get some sleep tonight. So we headed out from the Muay Thai fights and caught a tuk-tuk ride back to the hotel. And they actually call them tuk-tuks because the sound of the engine goes tuk-tuk-tuk-tuk-tuk-tuk-tuk-tuk. That's why they call them tuk-tuks.
Okay, we're
but
almost
anyways,
out of time.
Yes, we are out of time. So signing off from Thailand, Chiang Mai. Thanks for listening, but it's been a busy day. Love
Time
everyone.
to go to sleep.
Sawadee krap.
Sawadee ka.
Bye.